I'm not ashamed to own my Lord, nor to defend his cause. Maintain the honors of his word, the glory of his cross.
Hello, I'm James Brown, and on behalf of the Eastern Church of Christ located in Toronto, Canada, I'd like to welcome you to Thursday's edition of Walking Through the Bible, a podcast where we seek to study the Bible and the Bible alone. Please stick around afterwards for information on how you can contact us. But for now, if you have your Bible with you, please turn to the book of Genesis, and we'll turn the time over to Jeremy Disacamp for our study of the day.
Thank you, James, and welcome to all of our viewers. This is the 117th lesson in our study of Genesis. Yesterday we covered Genesis chapter 34, verses 1 to 7, discussing the violation of Dinah by Shechem. If you missed that episode and would like to watch it, you can find it and all of our other podcasts on our website at www.eastendchurch.org. You can also find them on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/eastendchurchofchrist under the Walking Through the Bible Genesis playlist. Today we're going to begin with Genesis 34 verse 8 and read through verse 19. The text that you'll see on the screen is from the English Standard Version, but you're welcome to follow along with any version that you have. So let's now read Genesis 34, beginning at verse 8. But Hamor spoke with them, saying, The soul of my son Shechem longs for your daughter. Please give her to him to be his wife. Make marriages with us. Give your daughters to us, and take our daughters for yourselves. You shall dwell with us, and the land shall be open to you. Dwell and trade in it, and get property in it. Shechem also said to her father and to her brothers, Let me find favor in your eyes, and whatever you say to me I will give. Ask me for as great a bride price and gift as you will, and I will give whatever you say to me. Only give me the young woman to be my wife. The sons of Jacob answered Shechem and his father Hamor deceitfully, because he had defiled their sister Dinah. They said to them, We cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one who is uncircumcised, for that would be a disgrace to us. Only on this condition will we agree with you, that you will become as we are, by every male among you being circumcised. Then we will give our daughters to you, and we will take your daughters to ourselves, and we will dwell with you and become one people. But if you will not listen to us and be circumcised, then we will take our daughter, and we will be gone. Their words pleased Hamor and Hamor's son Shechem, and the young man did not delay to do the thing, because he delighted in Jacob's daughter. Now he was the most honored of all his father's house. In yesterday's episode, we have Shechem seizing Dinah, Jacob's daughter, having sex with her and defiling her. Many of the Bible versions clearly describe this action as rape, while other versions are less clear on the matter. If this was rape, then it was doubly sinful, but at the very least it was fornication, something God has always condemned. Shechem, though, the text says, loved Dinah, and so he approached his father Hamor so that a deal could be made with Jacob, so Shechem could marry Dinah. So Hamor approaches Jacob, who was accompanied later by his sons. The deal that Hamor proposes is that the two peoples intermarry and become one. Jacob and his sons would have the land open to them. They would be able to dwell in it, trade in it, and own property in it. Shechem also offered whatever bride price the sons wanted, so long as he could get to marry Dinah. On its face, this sounded like a great deal, a deal that would make them very rich and quite secure in the land. However, the Israelites were not just to be a physical people like all the nations round about them. They were called to be the separate people from those round about them. Isaac, the son of promise, didn't take a wife from among the Canaanites at the command of Abraham. Jacob, the son of promise, didn't take a wife from among the Canaanites at the command of Isaac. Why? Because undoubtedly the wives of these sinful nations would turn away their hearts from God to serve idols. We only have to look to Esau to know this is true. God would later codify this rule about intermarriages as law when in Deuteronomy 7, 3-5 he says, You shall not intermarry with them. Give your daughters to their sons, or take their daughters for your sons. For they will turn away your sons from following me to serve other gods. Then the anger of the Lord would be kindled against you, and he will destroy you quickly. Knowing that it wasn't the will of God for them to intermarry from among this people, the brothers should have declined the offer, stating the reason why. but doing this might have caused trouble with Hamor and Shechem, and more importantly for the brothers, it wouldn't have punished Shechem for what he did to their sister in treating her like a harlot. So instead of answering truthfully, they answered deceitfully, telling Hamor and Shechem that the only way that they would agree is if all the males of the city were circumcised. If they would not listen, then they would take Dinah back and would go away. This saying pleased both Hamor and Shechem. In fact, it so pleased Shechem that he did so right away. We'll get more of the story, the Lord willing, tomorrow. With that, our time is up for today. Please join us, the Lord willing, tomorrow when we will continue our study of Genesis, beginning with Genesis 34, verse 20.
Thank you, Jeremy. And to our viewers, we also thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Should you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below or email us at answerintheword@gmail.com. We'll try to respond to you as quickly as we can. We hope you'll join us, the Lord willing, tomorrow when we'll be continuing our study of the book of Genesis. Goodbye for now and have a great day.
I'm not ashamed to